Hey guys, Adrian here from Figure Action, bringing you my initial thoughts on the Bandai Minipla kit. I picked this up, Golion or Voltron. I am handheld today, so I'm sorry about all the movement. I'm on holiday in Tokyo, so I didn't bring all my gear with me. It's the Golion. We call it Voltron, and it's really cool. I'll get into size comparisons soon, but first I just wanted to cover what my thoughts are of building the little guy. It was easy as pie. It was fun. The instructions are super simple. I've got an example of the instructions here to show you, which look like this. So simple, I don't know for those who haven't built Gundam before, but D7, D3, A3, so they come in sheets that look like this, all color-coded plastic. You don't have to paint it. The sheet will tell you, sorry, wrong side. So that sheet there is A. So then you've got little numbers here, 8, 9, 5. So those would be the corresponding part numbers. They're all colored plastic. It comes with sticker sheets. I think it comes with too many stickers. Depends if you want toy accuracy or anime accuracy. I did lose my stickers to the black line, so I may do with others. But I like the anime look anyway, so I didn't want stripes and colors everywhere. Just the numbers on the lions, the eyes, the nose stripe, and the nose, the necessary details. The rest is all colored plastic. Really cool. There's the price I paid in yen plus tax. It ended up close to 4.4, which I think is about 35, 37 US dollars. It wasn't actually on the shelves anywhere. I was just begging the guy in the Tamashi shop for the GX71 Voltron and where I might find it. And he asked if I was cool with building my own. He made a phone call and a man appeared from nowhere with the box. So that's the story of that. Now, individually, they can become lines. You'll see these caps on the legs. Those remove just by pulling them off. It's all reversible as well for those who haven't built Gundam before. You can just pull it all apart. It's not hard. But that being said, it doesn't fall apart. When you're manipulating the figure or doing anything, it does not fall apart. These are all the legs and leg parts. So that's a built leg. That's what it looks like there. The articulation, and they're ball pegs into the hips, like that, without the silver cap. The articulation on the lines themselves is amazing. They also have a different head for line mode for animation accuracy, because when they were, I haven't put the eye stickers on this guy, when they were lions in the anime, they had skinnier heads than when they were parts of the body. So the mouth articulates on all of those. You've got a neck joint. You've got a head rotation as well as separate neck rotation. And when that plugs into the body, there's an additional ball peg into the body. So it's a double ball peg with a neck in between. You can get every which way. The lions themselves have waist rotation, tilt left to right. Not these yellow lions, but these guys. That pulls in and out that joint, but you still get most of the articulation when it's collapsed. The yellow lions have more articulation in the rear legs to sort of, it's a larger ball peg with a bit more push and pull in and out of the joint, which gives you the ability to sort of fake that cat S-bent pose if you wanted to. But as cats, I gotta say the legs are too big. The scale is way off. As cats, they look, in my opinion, pretty bad. As Voltron, it's amazing. Bear with me a sec. I'm going to see if I can get one of my kids or my wife to hold the camera while I do some manipulation and show you the articulation on this guy. Okay. So I'll just get rid of the weapon. Again, like all colored plastics, that came all painted. That's not a sticker, which is really cool. The articulation will start from the head. So obviously you can close this up and close the ears up to get your lion-like head. like most, I bought him for the combined mode. So flip the bottom jaw open and the head open. Pull these out. Now the articulation for the head is amazing. You can look all the way down. You can look, I'll just move this arm out of the way. You can look all the, it exposes the neck joint, but you can, I mean, do inhuman things with him. You've got full manipulation that way, and full 360 rotation. So phenomenal, like proper Gundam. I suppose not all you guys have Gundam experience, but for those who do know that it's pretty proper. The plastic has, I wouldn't say it has any heft to it, but it feels quality. It doesn't feel crappy at all. All the joints you build yourself, which is a lot of fun. Putting 3 or 4 parts together to make a moving part. It's very satisfying. So as you can see here, the arms will go, do you mind moving this way a little bit? Keep the robot in the middle, thanks. The arms will go all the way up. Giving you that much. There's a double joint, so there's a hinge here and a hinge there, which gives you movement individually on the arm itself, and then movement of the shoulder. You've got a double bend at the elbow. You can bring out less or more joint as well.
Look, Godzilla is still down.
It's okay.
It's Mega Godzilla.
So you got a double bend at the elbow there. Then the head is on a ball peg. You can remove it for the shooting head. You can also manipulate the ball peg separately, up, down, left, right, whatever, and the opening mouth. As for the main body, oh, lost a head. As for the main body, you've got 2 pieces in here that form the torso. So that allows you to get a bend back. I'll just move this out of the way. Bend back, bend forward, or ab crunch, upper rotation, that much, and that much, and a full, oh, I just disconnected it. That does happen if you overextend the rotation. Because of this piece here, it will grab onto one of these brisket pieces and stop you. Yeah, see there? It'll grab on there.
The hand fell off.
And then you also have lower rotation here. But to get that lower rotation, you've got to sort of hold the lower brisket. It stops at the belt there. And it also stops on the other side. But you get more than what you'd expect from most action figures. The articulation on this guy is great. Awesome articulation. Okay, so for the legs straight in profile look like that. You get more than the full Monty, and you get, well, you can achieve it several ways. Let me just show you in here. So you've got that joint in there, which is kind of a hinge inside a swivel. There's probably a technical name for that. I have no idea what it is. But in any case, you can get that much outward, which is more than enough. You've got a upper thigh rotation. Then you've got a double hinge at the knee. So you've got that much through the lion. And then through the white joint on the knee, it takes you all the way. Really cool. Flaps open here and make room for all of that. So I'll get this green line out of the way again. Yep, you just can't get any more than that. It's amazing. Then down here, you've got huge amount of pivot. You can pull this up or down to create more. So that's clicked in and that's clicked out. and that moves the whole heel spur too. You can also move the toe individually. Hang on. Yeah. So the toe can move individually down that much. Flat, no up really. You can move the whole assembly to get your up, but not just toe alone. And that's about it. So really good, really happy with him. It was fun to build. I think it was probably, I mean, it's up to you. Every person's different, but for me, it was like as soon as I finished building it, although it's really cool and I can't wait to put it on the shelf, I was almost looking for more parts to build more. I'll get him doing a little dance for you. Yep, so that's him. He also has, that's part of his upper, that's part of his upper thigh there, and for some reason they've designed it so that the wings notch into those. That's the upper thigh portion for the black lion. But these simply do unclip if you don't mind having the raw notch there. And then you can have a cleaner back of the lion. These are open to make room for that full leg extension. And that's it. Thanks, guys.